1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we're just doing one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now. 2. Other side. 1. 3, 4. You're right. Okay. All right. It's called a lock. And we're gonna step in. Other foot. Step in and press hard against, and then you push back, or do whatever you want to do. But that's called a lock. And okay, you want to make sure that when you're fighting with a partner that you do something that's called rechambering. Every time you go for a strike, you want to bring it back to show your partner that you're ready to move on to the next step, and it makes it a lot easier. Okay.
Right. What if the part of that is the rechambering?
Rechambering is where, okay.
So bringing it back instead of doing a short thing in front.
Bring it back to yourself instead of just keeping it out here all the time.
Oh.
And plus it gives a lot more dramatic effect. This is a side-to-side swing. You go. This is called this is the inside variation because your arm is on the inside of your body. You go from left to right. You swing across to the other side of you, and then we have the outside one where your arm is outside, and you're just going to go back. Okay, this is using the inside swing. My arm is on the inside. I'm going to go over her head, and she's going to duck. Okay, ready? Okay, good. And you also do the outside one. Very good. All right, and then there's also, she's also going to jump. Okay, using the inside swing. Ready?
She can jump high.
Okay. And from the outside swing. Good.
Now I'm going to swing and Justin is going to block in order to demonstrate the swinging and the blocking.
Ready? That's the upward block. Okay, good. And we also have the side block. My sword is pointed downward, so swing. Okay, and here we have, it's an upward one. Okay, or you can come from the outside. Ow. Alright, good. In order to do successful poking in stage combat, picture the face of a die in your head with 5 dots on it and where those dots are as if they were on your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Alright. When being slapped by someone, the position of your hand is away from the audience like this. And it needs to be so that it's not sticking out too far so the audience can't tell that it's there. So you want your hand to be, it doesn't have to be too far back, can't be too far forward. It can be about here. Should be fine. Just kind of relax your arm, nice and relaxed. And then all the person has to do is slap your hand. When your hand has been slapped, like that, you want to turn your head away in the appropriate direction and immediately put your hand down and change hands to kind of, ow. It looks more realistic that way. April will now slap me. Okay, you're the audience, and so my hand would be here. April? Punching is the same basic principle. The person, I don't know, they could lightly touch your cheek or miss it altogether, and you just turn your head in the appropriate direction, and always be looking out for where your audience is, though. April will now demonstrate the roll. It might look like it hurts, but it doesn't hurt. I suppose it depends how well you do it, but it should be fine. Here's April on her hands and knees. Her left hand is in front, That's the one she'll be leading with, and her right hand is behind. That's the one she'll be rolling over. Now, the crucial step to doing this properly would be she has to look underneath. The hand that she's leading with, it's just to look under that armpit. So do that, April. See, she's looking out there. Okay. She's gonna she's gonna throw herself over. Do it. There you go. Everything's the same except that her feet are in a standing position. You can put your feet wider apart. Feet are in an up position. This would be if you just like fallen, which we'll show you in a minute, then you just go straight into a roll. Okay, ready? And go. When a good way to start a fall is to start on your knees, like April is, and the first part of your body to come in contact with the floor when you fall are your arms. Those part of your arm and your hands. You don't have to slap them too hard, but they kind of absorb the shock from the rest of your body. Okay, ready? And go. Very nice. Okay, let's do it one more time. And go. You don't have to start with your hands up. You can just put them down at the last minute. Now, when falling from a standing position, as April is about to, no one really wants to fall just down flat because that hurts, and I don't think you could get the willpower to do it. So, what she's going to do is, usually the only reason you fall is because you've been punched or hit or pushed or you're tripping. So what she's going to do is, in reaction to that, she's going to stagger herself to get herself lower to the ground. Okay, ready? Go. There's always the old push you and you fall backwards. So Robert is going to push April and she's going to fall backwards. Ready? Go. Push. And now Robert is going to kick April. Okay, ready? Go. Ooh, very nice. Measure out your distance. Now go. Nice. Now, no matter which way you fall, whether it be to the side, to the front, to the back, the first thing that comes in contact with the floor is your arm and hand. Always slaps. When April falls back, right as soon as she feels, or right before her back hits the ground, her arms are going to slap. They're going to be down next to her side. Like that. Very good. Okay, ready? And go. Very nice.